So we'll talk about episode 1 first.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Crab
get.
folk.
Is it just me, or did that remind you of the Pirates of the Caribbean scene
Oh, when all the
where you
these,
when you got Jack running on the beach being
it's that
chased?
classic like, oh shit, we're running along the beach to get out of here, being
Yeah,
chased by a mob of like islanders, zombies, pirates, like creatures. This
it's
time it's just giant crabs.
insert thing we don't want chasing us here.
Yeah.
Um, I think it was a fun way to start
Yes.
because it kind of went well. Time hasn't stopped since where we left off. They kind of ended the arc of the first season with them getting off Camino and
Mm-hmm.
going their separate ways with Crosshair, and the Empire thinks they've been dealt with, so they should be safe now. And we just come to find they're essentially bounty hunters,
Yeah, they're just doing
which
work for
makes
hire.
complete fucking sense. Of course, they're bounty hunters. Um, but I do like that when you cut back to the ship to Tech and Omega, you
Mm-hmm.
also see that they're all collectively trying to be dads for Omega.
Yeah, they're all trying to teach her, um, turn her into like the ultimate bounty hunter.
Yeah, yeah, and it's quite funny as well because they're like clearly they do care about her, but they're like she's adamant she wants to help on mission, so we need to make her useful as well as safe.
Yeah, to can able to protect herself
Yeah,
because we can't be watching over her constantly on a mission.
exactly. So you've just got her on the fucking wing of the plane studying every
Ship
oh
type.
sorry, yeah, every ship type. And she's like rolls over for a second to take a break and texts like, "Are you done with your studying?"
Yeah, it's like, excuse me.
I enjoy it a lot. Rekka is still my favorite.
Oh, he's fucking great. As
I
soon as they were
adore
running
Rekka.
along the beach, I was like, okay, Rekka's done something here.
Yeah, 100%. I adore Rekka. His arc with Omega in the first season when he was
Yes.
getting his headaches and he needed his inhibitor chip removed, I really enjoyed that. You just got this tiny little girl staring down a giant freaking clone who wants to kill her, and she's like,
Yeah.
"But you're my friend." I'm just like, Rekka would never do this. If Rekka remembers this, he's gonna feel so bad forever.
Hmm.
Um,
And then it's what is it? They get out of that situation, and then it's like,
yes, and then they go back to Sid's.
yes, to hand in
So
the
yeah, they were doing a quest. Come on,
yeah,
we've all been there.
turning in the quest.
Exactly. And they meet this new character.
Yeah,
Um,
some
who
pirate,
yeah, she's a pirate. Apparently, the most trustworthy pirate Sid knows.
which doesn't
Um,
say a lot because it's
Yeah, but Sid's also trusted her enough to give over the secrets of the Bad Batch. She's kind of
mm,
like, oh, these are clones on the run from the Empire.
mm.
So I'm sure we'll see more of her,
Yeah, I think we will.
and we find out about the Empire raiding essentially Count Dooku's temple. No, not temple,
Well,
palace.
it's more just like they're collecting it because
Yeah,
essentially they now own it.
yeah. So they're going to collect his war chest and all of his valuables because they're valuable to him. And Sid's kind of like, you go get like 1% of that, not even.
And you're free.
And you guys probably won't even have to be bounty hunters anymore. You can just
Dip.
chill.
Yeah. Because
You
she's
can go
like,
live in the outer rim and just relax.
she also mentions the fact that like this deal isn't going to keep going forever. Like the empire is spreading,
Yeah,
and
the Empire is
eventually,
marching out to make
mhm,
everyone under their thumb.
so eventually, like it's going to be where they are, and like this shit's not going to be going on anymore. So take your chances while you can to try and protect
It's
yourself later.
it's got big one last big score vibes.
Mm,
Um and initially Hunter's like, no, fuck that, that's too dangerous.
yeah,
But I think for like the first time in the entire show, the other Bad Batchers kind of go behind his back and go, "He's being a dumbass here, isn't he? We need to do this."
mm.
Um,
Well, it's a bit of like Sid kind of went behind his back and talked more to the others about what it was,
yeah,
knowing she could persuade them, or they'd be a bit more willing. Um, And then yeah, it becomes like it's 4v1. You're the only one who doesn't want to do it, Hunter. So
Yeah. So he does agree to do it.
mm-hmm.
But he's definitely not happy about it.
No, oh no, definitely not. I mean, it's perfect sense though. It's like, why would you want like you're on the run from the Empire? It's dumb to just go marching straight into the place that they're like. Why rob off the people that you're trying to run away from? Like, it's just asking for trouble.
Um, but nevertheless, they go. Then there's the natural hijinks of a heist. All there's
Yep,
people
nothing
there.
goes
What we
right.
gonna do? As Wrecker is leaving with like the first bit of loot, the clones realize that something's not right, and they like go to take off early, which leaves Echo, Tech, and Omega stuck on the ship,
Yes.
and Hunter and Wrecker fighting off hordes of clone troopers.
Yep. And we
Then we
got
get
new
oh,
captain. Who I don't
yeah.
think we've met him before.
Don't think we're gonna meet him again either.
Well, no spoilers. But yeah, we met. There's like all the new clones. Obviously, they're very much. Soon as they realize shit's going wrong, was it Hunter and Wrecker flee to the destroyed city?
Yeah,
The others are scrambling around inside, trying to figure out how the fuck to get out of a
yeah. We
ship.
get to see like a callback to Omega's really clearly quite intelligent because she's already learnt loads about the ship.
Yes,
So she comes up with the solution. Doesn't really work, but that's not her fault. Oh,
but yeah,
actually,
there's
no.
like the
As they
yeah.
disconnect is when the episode ends, isn't it?
But the escape pods, I thought it was quite funny how they were like, oh, we'll use the escape pods. And then it's like the clones on the ground, because they're all clones and had the same training, essentially being like, oh, they're on the ship, they're going to try and eject all the escape pods because that's what they're going to go for. Like, that's what exactly, it's like them going, well, if this was me, I
Yeah.
already know what we'd go for. So,
They counterplay each other.
yeah, it's a lot of like counterplay, even though the Bad Batch are like different and have their own specialties. At the end of the day, they're all still clones and all still trained the same. So
Your more normal stuff is
replicated across.
yeah.
It's just
It's yeah, if there's something technical or whatever, they can do things differently. But when it's just we need to get out of here,
general
they would
tactics and stuff.
yeah,
It's like, well,
it's
this is
still
just
gonna be the
general
same.
training.
Exactly.
Um,
Which is why Omega is so important.
yeah, because
Um,
she's gonna be
she's
completely. She's gonna be a complete like
yeah,
anomaly
I
in
mean,
that sense.
she's a Gen 1. She's really good quality of the Django Fett initial DNA that's used. She's Boba. She's Lady Boba.
Lady Boba.
Um, so yeah, I mean, we all know that Boba Fett is more OP than any other clone.
Yeah.
So you would assume that that correlation is there, that Omega's also going to be a bit better than all the other clones.
Oh yeah, definitely, and you can already tell like compared to season one, she's obviously they've been doing some missions and she's a lot more confident now and like still a youngster and still learning, but like can handle
She's
herself a lot
fucking
better.
fearless, though, isn't she?
Yeah,
Just
fearless
jumping
child.
off at these giant mud crabs with a laser bow. Don't give a
Yeah,
fuck. She just didn't want to do homework.
literally, it's like I can go fight some giant crabs or study ships. I'm gonna go fight crabs. Um,
But yeah, so we ended episode 1 with them ejected
spl-
out of the back of the
yeah, in a
ship.
container falling through the sky, and
Oh no,
Hunt,
the engines haven't kicked in yet.
and then Hunter and Wrecker being in hiding in
Yeah,
the destroyed city, the old
yeah.
city or whatever it was called. I thought episode one was I'm glad. Obviously, we knew going into it like it was going to be a two-part thing, so obviously it made sense that like end of episode one was going to be a bit of a like cliffhanger on what's going on, like purposefully. But I thought it was a good opening. It was a fun opening, and then like into, oh shit, these missions are getting a bit more serious. Also setting up this more of this idea that I think season 2 there's gonna clearly be a lot more of them tussling with clone troopers and the Empire.
I am so down for Bad Batch season 3, probably, to end with them fully joining the rebellion and then appearing in Andor season 2 in live action. I'm so down.
If they appear in live action, that'd be pretty cool.
It'd be sick.
I'm trying to think. Like, unless they maybe show up in Ahsoka for live action, because that's also like set.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be very cool to see where like it goes at the end of season 2. But I do
Give
think
me live action Wrecker. I want it.